Hi, I'm Dr. Druv and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel not on medicine, but on all the other aspects needed to live our medicine lives. Today we're going to be talking about incorporation. And so what is incorporation? The Medical Professional Corporation, or MPC, is a legal structure that allows Canadian physicians to operate their medical practice as a corporation. And so this structure offers several benefits, including the corporate tax rate, which is lower than the personal income tax rate, which we covered in the previous videos about tax brackets, asset protection, although in the Canadian space, the MPC doesn't provide as much asset protection as other corporations, and the ability to retain earnings within the corporation, which can be then used to build wealth within reason, as there are rules that have been introduced recently and some in the last 5 years or so that has limited the ability to build wealth in certain strategies, specifically cash flow strategies, due to the passive income rules and the small business deduction. And so why is it important for physicians to know about incorporation? Well, if you are someone who is a master in savings, because ultimately savings is wealth, then this particular strategy or financial structure of incorporating can lead to significant tax savings, as income earned by the corporation is taxed at a lower rate than the personal income rate. In the previous videos, we showed that, the corporate income tax rate total federally and provincially could be in the 10 to 15% range, as well as, the lowest income bracket for a salary would be at the 15% range and goes as high as 40, 50%, depending on the province that you're living in, even with incomes above 150 to 200,000. And so it allows us for that extra earnings to remain in place inside the corporation. Additionally, incorporating can provide asset protection, as the assets of the corporation are separate from the personal assets because it's a separate entity. May not always be true. Obviously, if there is a medical lawsuit, one would have to talk to a tax lawyer as well as other various lawyers, because that particular protection is more stronger in the US compared to Canada. This means that the physician's personal assets are maybe still at risk, but having said that, we have a very supportive Canadian Medical Protective Association that provides those services, and we don't have to go into that. Another benefit of the Medical Professional Corporation is that it allows physicians to invest those earnings using the inside the corporation as a normal individual like yourself would do. There are also options such as independent pension plan, personal pension plan, Canadian physician pension plan, various other pension plans, RCA, retirement compensation agreements, and strategies that have been built into the kind of the pension code and the legal code and all that fun stuff in order to reinvest your savings or retain corporate earnings and increase your retirement savings, retirement income, and rather than using a personal strategy like RRSPs or TFSAs, which may be a little less efficient financially speaking. But having said that, they're still excellent vehicles. So how does one go about starting a corporation? So it again depends on your province. It's very provincially driven. It's very important that you set your team together, and not every accountant is the same. Not every lawyer is the same. There are accountants with physicians in their practice, so they could help you optimize the structure of the corporation that best benefits you in the short term as well as the long term. Same with having a family lawyer or a lawyer who could assist you through the process, creating an asset passing on strategy in the event that you become disabled or incompetent or you pass away. And it's very important to also look at the fees that you're going to pay, the savings that you're going to have inside the corporation, because it can become inefficient if you don't have much savings inside the corporation. And it is important to work with licensed professionals. And so that applies even in this day and age. Certain provincial associations provide a nominal $500 to $1,000 fee to set up your corporation, but that may not be set up perfectly. And it's important to know the nuances and the ins and outs. So choose a business name, ensure it's available to use, obtain any necessary licenses and permits, contact the college to get a license, because your MPC has to be also licensed or certified through the college. register for taxes with the Canada Revenue Agency. Wow, that's 5 minutes. I could probably talk about incorporation all day, but register for taxes with the Canada Revenue Agency and seek out the professional. So in conclusion, medical professional incorporation can offer significant benefits to Canadian physicians, including tax savings, asset protection within reason, and the ability to retain earnings within the corporation that can be used to build wealth for your retirement, which is a major pain point, major fear of most physicians, and is part of the main drive that some physicians have in order to work in this profession. Although, providing patient care also has its intrinsic benefits. The process of incorporating can be complex. It's important to consult with legal, financial, and accounting experts who have expertise with physician medical professional corporations. And it's done correctly both for the short term and the long term. Although it's difficult to determine long-term implications, but it's important to have flexibility and freedom to be able to do that. Understanding the benefits and starting an incorporation is something I think as physicians we tend to not talk about, but it's something that I think we should talk about more in order to help our fellow colleagues and younger physicians, including myself. And so if you like the exact frameworks followed by affluent physicians to take back control of their time and money, then check out the link in the description below. I make these videos because my mission is to help fight burnout in 10,000 physicians across this world. And I wish that someone was there to hold my hand during this wealth building journey. Come and join a free community of like-minded physicians where we talk about all things finances, share cheat sheets, calculators, all for free in order to live our best medicine lives. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for doing what you're doing. And on that note, I'll see you in the next episode.